Alright guys, welcome back. It's Friday, yay. Today we're gonna solve quadratic equations by factoring. This is the second day, so today we're going to review when quadratic equation actually when a is not 1. Okay, and again, you can probably Google this topic in different YouTube videos, and there's different methods, but we're following what the book was showing us. So let's look at some examples. So for example, I have 7x squared minus 22x minus 24. Now, I did not mention that last time, but you have to remember that when you're solving something like that, it always has to equal to 0. So if this number is not 0, you always have to move it back to the equation, so it's in this form. Okay, so if you want to list, a is 7 because it's coefficient of x squared, b is negative 22 because it's coefficient of x, and c is a number by itself, which is negative 24. Okay, this case we actually have to do the area model and diamond, so we need to have 2 steps. We're splitting this into 4 pieces. The book showed us that over here we always putting I'm just gonna put what we're using there. We're putting the ax squared, right, and over here we were putting c. So in my case, that will be 7x squared and negative 24. And then from this, we're creating the diamond just like the last lesson. This will be a times c. So we're multiplying 7 times negative 24, and that's gonna give me negative 168. Okay, this still is a b, which is negative 22. Okay, we have a big number to work with. Okay, so we're gonna do it the way we did it last time. I'm gonna find new factors of 168. 168. Okay, you're taking for calculator different rules. So 168. Now I'm gonna divide it by 2. What is it? 84. So I'm writing 284. I'm checking every time when I find my pairs. Is that gonna ever give me negative 22? No, close enough. Okay, so next one will be 168 divided by 3. Okay, 56. 56 and 3. Is that gonna give me negative 22? No. Alright, so then I do 168 divided by 4. 4 and 42. 42 minus or plus 4, no way close to 22. Okay. So then I take 168 divided by 5. It's not going to happen, right? 6. 6 and 28. 6 and 28. Why did I stop? I stopped because 28 minus 6 will give me 22, right? I don't really want 22. I want negative 22. So I have to take opposite of 28 and opposite of negative 6. So my factor is going to be negative 28 and positive 6. Okay, what do I do with them? Well, basically what happened was split negative 22x that was here into negative 28x and positive 6x. Now, does it matter where they go? No, it doesn't. You're going to still get the same answer. So the area model, what we've been working on is we're trying to find the sides of this. Right, so you have this little area here that's 7x squared. So I'm trying to factor out, which means I'm trying to find common number that divides 28 and 7. Well, we know 28 is divisible by 7, right? That means I can take out 7 out of both of them. What else do they share? They also both have x, so I can take that one out. Okay, so because it's an area, I'm thinking about 7x times what is 7x squared? Well, I'm missing one more x, right? Okay, now 7x times what will give me area of negative 28x. Well, 7 times 4 is 28, so I need negative 4, right? Do I need another x? I don't need another x anymore because that one is just x, not x squared, right? Okay, I'm moving to this area, 6x. I know one of the side is x, so what is my other side? Has to be 6, because 6 times x is 6x. Now I can also check at the last step is 6 of this side times negative 4, which is right here, gives me negative 24. Yes, it does. Okay, what is actually my answer? Where are we going with this? Well, we're trying to factor this quadratic expression right here, and that gave us actually the side of your area model will be your answer. So it's x minus 4, right? We usually start with x, so you want to keep x first, and then 7x. What is the plus or minus? Well, 6 is positive. That means I need to put plus 6, right? Okay, I'm not done yet. Why not? Because this is not asking me just to factor. This is asking me to solve equation. I have an equal sign, right? So I'm going to do what I did last time. Unfortunately, some of those pieces are not as nice as last lesson. This one I can tell right away x is going to be positive 4, right? Because it's always opposite sign. This one I have to think about it a little bit. So I know x is going to be opposite of 6, right? But then there's a 7 in front of it, which I'm going to divide 6 by 7. Now, can I leave it like that? Yes, perfectly fine. You don't have to divide and give me decimal. If you want to, that's fine. I don't really, doesn't really matter for me. Okay. So, try one more. Yeah, let's do one more. Maybe we're gonna end up with smaller number. This was huge. Okay. 2. Let's do this one. 5x squared plus 7x minus 24 equals 0. Okay. So my a is in front of x squared, 5. My b is in front of x, 7. And my c is a number by itself, which is negative 24. Okay. Because a is now 1, I need to create a area model and a diamond. This piece will be a times c. So 5 times negative 24 is negative. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going ahead. So this piece is negative, not negative. So the bottom of this rectangle is 5x squared. So ax squared, whatever ax squared was, whatever the first, the coefficient with the x squared will go in the first one. And then this one will be the c. The c is negative 24. Don't forget about the sign. Now this one is a times c, right here, a times c. Okay, that means I need to multiply 5 times negative 24, and it's going to be negative 120. The bottom here is the b, and b in this case is 7. Okay, so I'm taking 120. It doesn't matter positive or negative at this moment. I just need to find factors. It's 1 times 120, 2 times 60, 3 times 40. How do I do this? I'm taking my calculator, right? And I'm dividing. 120 divided by 2, 60, right? 120 divided by 3, 40. 120 divided by 4, right? I keep going until I find something that after adding or subtracting will give me 7. Okay, 120 divided by 5. It's supposed to be 24 because we already checked this, right? We did this before. 5 times 24. Okay, 24. Okay, 24 and 5 will not give me 7. Okay, 120 divided by 6. 20. 6 and 20. Is that going to give me 7 after adding and subtracting? No. Alright, 120 divided by 7. I don't think it works, but if you don't know that, you can always check what happens. I have decimal. We don't use decimals here, so that's not gonna work. So skipping 7. 8. 8 is 15. Ooh, 8 and 15. Why do I stop here? Because 15 minus 8 is 7, right? So my factors are positive 15 and negative 8. So I put them back in my area model. Positive 15x. Oh, that looks like negative. Positive. And negative 8x. Because I'm splitting this 7x into 2 different numbers. Okay, factor out what they share. 15x and 5x. Well, they're both divisible by 5 and they both have x. What else is missing? X, because x times 5x will give me area of 5x squared. Okay, 15, 5 times what is 15? 3. And this one already has x, so I don't need it. Okay, now moving to this area. I got x, but I need negative 8. Negative 8 times x is negative 8x. And then negative 8 times 3 will give me negative 24. So I found my factors, x plus 3, because it's positive 3, and 5x minus 8. Okay, what are my solutions? One of them is negative 3, because it's opposite. And the second one will be opposite of negative 8 divided by 5. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 problems to practice. So stop the video, grab a pen and pencil, and try to solve those 2 problems. Okay, practice. Practice problem number 1. That will be, okay, let's do this one. 2x squared plus 15x minus 8 equals 0. Okay, and the second problem will be, well, let's do this one. 7x squared minus 23x plus 6 equals 0. Stop the video, try to solve it, go back if you need to, and after you solve it, please check the answers. Okay, so you were supposed to fill in your area with 2x squared and negative 8 and create a diamond with 2 times negative is negative 16, and the area and the B is 15 right here. So 2 numbers are multiplied to 16, 1, 16, but they add up or subtract to give me 15. Well, 16 minus 1 is 15, so I don't even have to go any farther than this, right? So it's positive 16 and negative 1. Where does 16 goes? 16x, negative 1x. What's 16 and 2 share? What can I divide them by? They both divisible by 2, and they both have x. What else we need to have an area of 2x squared? We need another x. What else we need to have here to give me area of 16x? 8. Why? Because 8 times 2 is 16, right? Now, I have negative 1x here. And I know one of the sides of this there's a rectangle here is x, so that means I need to use negative 1. Is negative 1 times 8 negative 8? Yes. Okay. My equation, my factor equation will look like this. Right, the sides, and my answer will be negative 8 and positive 1 divided by 2, so half. Okay, the second one, 7x squared on the bottom, positive 6 on the top, and then, oops, that does not look like a diamond. Diamond will be 7 times 6, so 7 times 6 is 42, and this one is negative 23. Okay, let's find factors of 42. 1 times 42, that's not gonna add up to negative 23. 2, 21. Ooh, 2 and 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. Since I want negative 23, right? Opposite number, I need opposite of 21 and opposite of 2. So negative 21 and negative 2 are my factors. So I'm going to put negative 21x and negative 2x. Can you guys see this is negative? I hope. Okay, what I can divide 21 and 7 by? They're both divisible by 7. And they both have x. What else we missing to find the area? X. What else we missing to find this area of negative 21? Negative 3. Because negative 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, this area is only missing negative 2. Because negative 2 times x is negative 2x, right? And then negative and negative will give me positive 6. Okay, x minus 3, 7x minus 2, and then solve it. One of the answers is positive 3. One of the answer is positive 2 over 7. If you have any questions, let me know. Put a comment, email me, send me a message through Google Classroom or Remind. Bye guys. I'll get to work.